Phoebe, do you want my second name?
Yeah.
Phoebe Langton. My age is 29 years old, and at the moment I live in a county called Hertfordshire, but I'm moving to Bristol.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's changed a lot. Obviously the internet has expanded, even since the early 2000s. When I was a kid, we used to listen on radio, through magazines, and after that it was through friends. And now, pretty much still the same, obviously, but the internet has just made it so much more easy to listen to any kind of music that you want to. And unfortunately, it's made it easier for people to not buy it, you know. So. Oh, I wish I'd had access to more pirate radio than I did, but for me it was Radio 1, obviously, and then when I used to live round where I was growing up, pirate radio back then was like Prestige and Impact FM in Stevenage, but when I went to uni, it was the only way I could listen to the music that I wanted to listen to, which was garage music, was on Radio 1. And that was it, yeah.
Yeah. Do you still listen to radio now?
No.
Or not at all? No.
No. Yeah. Well, if I'm honest, yeah, I do listen to Rinse. I listen to Kiss as well,
Yeah.
only on a Monday Logan's show, which is like grime.
Yeah.
But I don't actually listen enough, I'll be honest. I don't, yeah. With their license, hopefully they'll have more listeners, and hopefully they'll have a wider variety of audience in a way. And I'm hoping in terms of like age, but also in terms of obviously numbers, like listening to more underground UK music, because I think that there's a place for it, certainly, and I think it will grow.
Yeah.
Hopefully it will grow, yeah. I hope not. I think that if they did, it would be a shame, because it's like other people are doing that anyway, so what's the point? It's a tough line to cross, because it's asking people that, like a general public that are kind of so used to listening to what is available, and getting them to branch out into what was not available before but maybe more available for them now, and maybe getting them to listen to other things. And it's a tough line to cross. Whether they will become that way or not, I can't answer that question. I just hope that they don't, because that would completely defy the point of what Rinse FM is about, you know what I mean?
Definitely. You can name more than one.
Well, when I first started DJing, I thought the Chaos Pad was pretty wicked, which was when there's a certain mixer you used to buy, and the Chaos Pad on it, and it basically, like, if you were mixing a tune, you could, and it would change the effects on a tune, like pretty much like if anyone uses Reason, it's like a bit like what the phaser is on a Reason. It just sort of distorts the sound of the tune, basically. But at the time, like, it was like, oh, that was quite a cool piece of technology. Right now, for me, I just want a MIDI keyboard. That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah.
But in all, if in a summary of everything that I've ever had and everything that I could ever want, would be Technics 1210 standard Mark II turntable, indestructible, quality, best thing you could ever buy in the whole world.
Well,
Yeah.
how do you feel about vinyl? Like, how do you see vinyl?
I've had it in my mind purely because if I wanted to, but I'm not a DJ,
Yeah.
so that's why I wouldn't bother with it. I'm not a DJ. I am a DJ in that I have decks and, you know, I play at home.
Yeah.
I'm not a DJ in that I go out there and collect tunes. It's not vinyl anymore. You know, DJs get sent stuff via MP3 now,
Yeah.
but yeah, for me, DJing is sitting at home with my decks and my vinyl, and I wouldn't change it for the world. The only Serato for me is if I have the money to do it. If I
Yeah.
have money to throw away, yeah, I fucking get Serato.
Yeah.
Cool, awesome. Then I can mix old garage tunes from Hearts Content because I've got a fuckload of them on MP3. But I don't have the money, so I'm not going to go out of my way to buy Serato because it doesn't interest me. Like,
I think I asked you this, innit?
oh God. Well, okay. At the moment, I don't have a live pet, so fuck, a box of records, standard.
Yeah.
Yeah, 3 things, like actual 3 physical things have to be 3 boxes of records.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, literally, like.
I'm just using slang when I talk like this, you get me? Brethren, cuz, brethren, brother, brethren, safe, brethren, you get me?
What I can interpret, it's a bigger audience. If it's legit, it's a bigger audience,
Yeah.
and it's just can only be a positive thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem started, I'm on Spartan, what the rotted, 3 MCs and a roll got blasted, feature for your mixtape I parted.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I can't answer that question. What I think.
But there are loads of people that love vinyls and are never gonna change. You know what I mean?
Well, I think
They
it's
can-
hopefully it will be. I mean, just from moving to Bristol in the last, from going to Bristol in the last 2 weeks and finding somewhere to live,
Yeah.
sort of, sort of through an old friend of mine, this guy, he's set up a new record shop in Stokes Croft, which
Yeah.
is pretty much city centre. And, you know, it's a very small shop, but nevertheless, he's just selling vinyl. So for me, for someone that's out there and
Yeah.
is just setting up a new record shop, must mean that there's some
Yeah.
sort of revenue in the vinyl industry still.
Yeah.
And we got labels like No Hats, No Hoods, and they're still putting out vinyl. And the fact that, you know, just for example, you know, like the grime industry, grime scene, like, which obviously, like, I'm massive about. Like, I'm a massive grime fan. I MC to grime, and I've always bought vinyl through grime, and grime is my life. Just through being up in just through being up in Wales, and you know, this kiddie that I puts on sort of nights up there, does a bit of grime, through being mates with him and MCing at his nights, and bumping into him like in the fucking little street in Aberystwyth, which is some little Welsh town, and he's so excited about the vinyl that he has just bought from Andy's Records, and he pulls out Spartan by a guy called Spooky. Grime, he DJs grime, Spartan, like, and it's been vocaled recently by an up and coming grime MC called Cozzy, and Spartan, like, and you know, to have a guy like Andy, like, it's like, oh, look what I've bought, and there it is on vinyl, Spartan, you know, and in this tiny little Welsh town, and that means something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And
Definitely.
for me, it does.
Yeah.
You know, someone who's pushing grime in 2005, 2006, when I used to put nights on there.
Yeah.
There we go. That's what I've got to say.
Alright, hold
So you'd
Facebook.
say that's the main way now, like over the net.
Oh, a lot of people use Twitter.
Yeah.
I sort of use that and not really use that, but yeah,
Yeah.
networking.
So it's more like virtual now, isn't it? Than like
internet, yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Musically,
Anything, any way whatsoever. It can be musically.
lyrically
Anything.
in the UK, there's this guy called Jan Baxter, and
Yeah.
it's fucking amazing. There's many people. Fucking hell, there's many people. And I admire anyone that's doing what they do and is passionate about what they do. I like in my own little way, and I know who they are. I could reel off a long list of people, and I just admire anyone that's got the passion that I have, because you don't get anything. We don't earn money from it. You just do it because you love doing it, and there's a lot more people out there that are doing a lot more than I am, and I admire them a lot. And I don't know. I admire like old school. I don't know. Oh, there's a lot of people. There's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. Garage DJ wise, like there's a guy called EZ.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's amazing.
I think he plays on Kiss FM now.
Yeah.
Like every week.
A lot of people.
Yeah.
Logan Sama. You know, he's been doing it for a while. A lot of people. I don't know. I could reel off a massive list
Yeah.
of people.
Yeah.
What's it matters but the fact is I'm trapped up inside. Not gonna lie, my worst enemy is memories. I beg and plead, release the light.
I'm just thinking about all the admiring that happened before that seems to be someone you're loving.
Oh right, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Plus,
Yeah,
I'm
but
on the interview call.
that's personal.
Yeah.
That's personal. That's personal.
Yeah.
They know who they are.
Is there anything apart from that? Or is it that? That's it.
No, yeah.
Loving.
I love all my friends that are doing a lot. I've got all my friends Bristol. This guy called Dodge. He's a wicked producer. I actually do admire my friend Chrissy. He's out in the middle of Wales.
Yeah.
You know, right out in the middle of nowhere, and he's just a beast on Reason. He needs to get known. Right. Here we go. This is the new EP, but like Mystery, yeah, this guy here, I mean, at least he's wicked, yeah. Mistress, obviously that's me, but like, he's just making amazing beats. Like, you know, this is just an example of the talent that's out there. And, you know, I sit next to him and he just sits there on Reason. You know, that's what I admire. Sitting next to someone that's just like, you know, and that's it, yeah. Like, someone like that, you know. And my friends, basically, I admire my friends that are doing it, you know, people that I know that I sit there and they put their heart and soul into it.
Yeah.
They're the main people I admire, yeah.
And
Have you ever felt like this? Have strange things happen? Are you going round with?
Just people with too much attitude,
yeah,
that's about it,
yeah.
yeah.
Alright, we've come to the end of the interview. Is there anything you'd like to add?
No, it's just watch out for Miss Twist next year or two. Just hopefully I'll get done what I want to get done in the
Yeah,
long run.
man.
Yeah. So that's about it.
Do a little wave.
Wave.
Yeah.
Bye. Bye.
Hey, yeah.
Hi.
Thank you.
Keep that on it. It's funny.